This is a new season. I will explain to you my credentials. You are a child to me, and you are a friend to me. I will mention Jesus of Nazareth and Holy Spirit, but do not be assuming things or prejudiced against me because of the evil, nasty stuff in Christianity. It is written, Paul, who is a sent one by the Spirit, writes to basically his protege, his spiritual spiritual son, as it were. He writes to him and says, listen, don't let the people give you a hard time because you don't have any fancy credentials with the religious organization. Your credentials are two people in your family lineage that were saturated in the writings, in the scriptures, in the wisdom. So both of my parents went to seminary. My father quit and declared that all the Christians are fakers. My mom learned the original languages, Greek and Hebrew, and she learned about the earliest disciples. I grew up watching my parents serve the poor. I grew up watching my parents go into difficult neighborhoods, and we went with them. I grew up watching my parents taking time with people who were from far away cultures and people who were clearly not our peer group or same socioeconomic group. My parents served the poor in America. My parents were kind and focused on the people who were having trouble and who had less than others. Both of them. That is the beginning of my credentials. And then I was against religion and Christianity for 25 years. I got a very peculiar and simple revelation that there is only one person in the human history that we can see that has been predicted for thousands of years and then appeared, fulfilling 200 to 300 individual predictions, which is impossible. Predictions stretched across 1,000 years, written by 40 people that didn't know each other. We have been visited by the other realm, his way of proving that he's connected with God, so to speak, was that he was able to drive the spirits off of people who had personality disorders, who were stuck in bad behavior and habits, and people who were insane under bizarre things. He was able to just free people from their troubles by removing afflicting spirits. If you don't want to talk about Jesus removing afflicting spirits, if you don't want to talk about the spirit realm, you can check out. You can go to the scientists and the doctors, and you might get a little bit of help. But the help that I offer lasts straight beyond even your life. The help that I offer is connected more with eternity than it is with the modern world of America. So I went on a tour of the church environments in America for 24 years. If you grew up in a simple congregational church atmosphere, I can actually tell you the types of bad spirit strongholds that are sitting in your life, and you're not even aware of them, and you're not even caring about being afflicted by the 7 demons, worse, the religious spirits. If you grew up in the Orthodox, sacramental, ancient lineage church, I can describe to you the types of afflictions that you've got around you in the spirit realm. And the things that you must do and practice in order to cause those bad spirits to let go and leave you. They leave because of what you do, not merely because of what you say. You have power over them. It begins with the voice, but the establishment, the closing of doors against bad spirits, happens through activities, behavior, habits. So I took this observational tour of Christianity for 24 years. I didn't plan it. It was all spirit led, and it's for your benefit. If you're not interested in that stuff, check in when you do become interested. And the great overview is that 1, we list our evils and share publicly the evils that we've engaged in. Number 2, we're immersed in water. Number 3, we're immersed in the Spirit with power from on high. And a sweet, tender voice comes. That is a multifaceted gift, sometimes overheard as ordinary language, sometimes revealed and interpreted, all the time a way of strengthening your character, a way of strengthening your soul, your personality, a way of strengthening your mind, your will, and your emotions. If you're uninterested in the gift of the Holy Spirit and using the surprise language, the tongue's language, to strengthen your mind and emotions, then please leave me. Go away. Jesus only selected a few people that were really serious. He didn't have a whole lot of people hanging out with him, just a few. My credentials are heavy. The responsibilities are high. You have a life, my friend. You're called to lead it. But I'm not going to hold hands with you. I'm not going to hang out with you and be your nice buddy and friend if you do not quickly alter your habits and align your habits and behavior with the Holy Spirit of God. Jesus said, "It's better that I go away." God in human form on the earth is not as good as the Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, hi, you're all around, you're with me, you're in me. What is it that we need to do today? My credentials are pretty heavy. I could say more, but I've said enough.